Oh,
Wow.
there we are. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice. Bonus content time.
Bonus content.
Yippee. So we left off with Echo teleporting to the 013 teleporter in the
Mm-hmm.
casino. The
Mm-hmm.
secret one.
So secret.
Secret, top secret. So yeah, I guess we'll jump right into it. Um, you'll be teleported as usual, and then sort of come out in one of the booths like you would expect, except this one is inside a building. As you kind of step out and look around, you'll see you're in, um, I guess not like immediately evidently a basement, but like kind of like storage room sort of looking, like tile floor, kind of just blank sort of grayish painted walls, no windows. Um, Kind of dark in here a little bit, not like pitch black. There's some just like not emergency lighting, but just kind of like default lighting. But you can tell like the main lights aren't on,
Oh.
and you seem to be alone.
I guess if he doesn't hear her already. um she's gonna try and reach out.
Sure.
Hey Starling, I'm here at the teleporter.
Wonderful. Elsie will be with you momentarily. She'll lead you out of the building. I'm currently at home.
I'll see you in a minute.
See you soon. And not very long at all after that. Probably like maybe 30 seconds to a minute at most. And a nearby door will open, and you'll see the rat lady that I believe you've met before. Um, and she'll just kind of come up to you, sort of give you a nod, follow me, and start walking away.
Uh she would. Um
She'll lead you to an elevator, kind of like the one you would have seen in the clock tower, going to that meeting. Um, and also, I think Tyrion had teleported you there a couple times.
mm,
Um, she'll lead you in, press a button for the first floor, and then just kind of stand in silence. Not really like looking at you all that much, just kind of standing.
um she'd probably like sit there in like silence for like a little bit. But then kind of turn to her and be like, Elsie, was it?
Yes,
Um, oh, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Echo.
nice to meet you as well. She's still just kind of like staring straight ahead.
Um, so, what's it like working for Ace?
It's fine.
Insight?
Sure. Just let me know what you roll.
Yeah. 24.
All right. Um, her expression has not changed like the entire time you've been talking with her. Just kind of staring forward with like a very just sort of blank look. Um, and as you ask the question about working for him, um, she'll hesitate ever so slightly before answering. And you'll see just like the most minuscule squint of the eyes, like barely really even noticeable, but just slightly there. And then back to that sort of blank expression again.
Um, just fine.
Seems almost like, oh sorry.
Oh,
It seems almost like not that she doesn't like you or like not in a negative way, but almost like she's trying to kind of ignore the fact that you're even there. What were you gonna say?
I. Uh, just fine. No complaints.
No complaints.
So how did you guys come to know each other?
Um, at that, uh, you'll see her eyes narrow considerably more, and she'll frown a little bit. Um, just kind of briefly. We've known each other since before the city.
Oh, really? And he has you working for him?
Working is perhaps not the most accurate term.
I mean, it looks like work, but
The three of us work together. None of us particularly work for any one specific of us.
oh, so business partners?
Not exactly. We've known each other for a very long time.
Do you like what you do?
I do what I must.
Has he ever, like, mistreated you?
No.
She
The long pause was in character.
Echo frowns. Well, pardon me for asking, but that doesn't sound like a no.
She'll kind of side eye you ever so slightly. The first time she's kind of looked at you. Um, Mistreat is not the word I would use.
Well, what is the word that you would use?
Our relationship is complicated. We both do what is necessary of us. Sometimes that requires both of us doing things that we'd rather not do.
Such as.
This is probably not something I should be talking to you about without Ace present.
I don't. I really don't mean to pry. I guess I just would like to know more about the man and how he treats those around him.
She'll kind of side eye you again, just sort of a glance. Um, he's quite fond of you, you know.
I mean, I I don't know why, but I might have an inkling that
You're from the same place.
so you know.
I do. I know of Lemon Clancy as well.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. It's probably just for that fact anyway.
Perhaps. The elevator will ding and open into kind of a similar looking hallway. This one a little bit more, you can tell kind of maybe more of like a staff area, but not the basement that you were in. Um, and she'll start leading you down one of the hallways.
Um, so do you have any family around here?
I have no family.
She
The closest
frowns.
thing I have to that are Ace and the Watcher. Though to call them family is somewhat laughable, though perhaps
Where
accurate.
were you around with Corbin?
At that, she fully stops in her tracks. Um, you'll see her hands kind of clench into fists for a second, and she'll kind of take a slow breath and start walking again. Yes.
I'm I'm sorry.
See her kind of relax ever so slightly. Um, he was how all of us met and why we're all here.
I mean, from what I've heard, he sounds like a very special boy.
Special indeed. She'll open a door and you'll recognize you're kind of off to um, kind of the side of that sort of dancing area, dance floor that Ace had showed you with the DJ and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then kind of gesture. Um, you'll find the front door unlocked.
All right. Well, I do hope to talk with you again, Elsie. It was a pleasure. And I am sorry for, well, bringing up memories.
She'll give like the sort of faintest, not even really a laugh, but just that kind of like slight exhale through the nose sort of thing. Um, give you like a tiny sort of smile that you can tell maybe like not that it's not genuine, but maybe not something that she does particularly often. So it's a little bit of a unnatural movement for her kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll kind of nod and go, I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of each other.
Maybe. I'm sure I'll probably be busy. Won't have time for even myself. Have a good night, Elsie.
You as well. And she'll kind of shut the door behind you. Um, you can tell the casino is closed.
Yeah, she'll go out the front door.
All right. Um, as you kind of step out and it closes behind you, you'll hear the click of it locking. And then I assume you're going over to Ace's apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know the walk by now, I'm sure.
probably.
Um, making your way there. It's not too far from the casino, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and once again, kind of like he was the other night, as you approach, you'll see him waiting outside. And as you kind of come into view, he'll give you a wave and a smile.
Does the whole fucking, like, not as much as like the last time she ran, but like she speed walks
Hmm.
and gives him a hug.
He'll return the hug. Good evening. Any trouble in the on your journey here?
No trouble in that aspect. But had a very frustrating sort of night.
Is that so?
We've been tasked with something, and for some reason, my roommates want to go and solve all the problems.
How noble of them.
I mean, we were
Is this
asked. Go ahead.
is this department work?
No, it's a completely different source.
I see. He'll kind of start leading you up as you guys are talking.
We were asked to look into that Shar temple.
Surprised that thing is still standing.
Well, they think that cult is in there.
Is that so?
I
I've heard some of the rumors.
I don't know why we're taking it upon ourselves to go and do that.
Does seem that it would be better handled by the city guard.
Well, we ended up in front of. She rolls her eyes as she says his name. Father Raynar.
Familiar with the name.
I could strangle him.
Is he unpleasant?
Very much so. There's just something about him that I just don't have a good feeling about.
Do you think he may be involved?
I do now.
Interesting.
I have no idea where Homer's at. But we had to distract him so Homer could climb the building. We don't even know if Homer is up on that building somewhere or somewhere drinking himself in an alleyway.
That seems rather frustrating.
You have no idea. We ended up getting in a fight because, well, I just didn't want to do that. Why would I?
Of course. Not only is it not your job, but it seems like it could be rather dangerous as well. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Well, Homer was saying something about complacency and how it'll end up into his world. I think no matter how you spin it, there's always got to be an end to something.
Yes.
I just don't understand why you can't enjoy your time if you can. We were all put into a very well, it's a better situation than most of us have been in.
That seems to be the case for many who were brought here.
So I don't understand why he can't just enjoy it for a little before trying to blow up parts of the city. At least I can imagine him blowing something up.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Gurn has, but that was with me inside the plant, so.
I assume you would have told him about all of that
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
the night after that. Yeah,
mm-hmm,
okay.
mm-hmm.
Um, you said it isn't the department business, so I assume it wasn't the city guard who roped you into doing this.
No, it was someone else.
He'll give you kind of like a curious look, but won't really press for more information.
She doesn't really give it.
Hmm. Well, you would think if it was worth looking into, your boss would have you do it. Unless, of course, he has some reason not to, but
Well, that's the thing. Teary-eyed came over with him and basically said he wanted to talk to us about something. So I think, in a way, maybe, but it's not
sort
official.
of unofficial. Yeah. Fascinating.
Kept saying Teary-eyed wanted nothing to do with it, so.
Well, perhaps it would be best to take a page from his book on that matter. If there even is a real cult, it's best not to get yourself in too deep, I can imagine.
Well, I just. I don't want anything happening to Rory, and I don't want anything happening to Gurn, and God forbid something happened to Homer.
He'll give you like a kind of sweet, like, I don't know what word, I guess like appreciative, kind of on their behalf sort of smile. Um, Kind of as I imagine you guys are probably in his apartment by now, and he'll put some tea or coffee or whatever it is that you would probably usually go for as you're kind of having this conversation. You have done quite a lot for them. I imagine they would be lost without you.
And they can take care of themselves. She looks really sad at that.
Hmm.
Homer said it himself, anyway.
Surviving and taking care aren't the same thing.
I don't know. It's probably gonna happen a lot less once I get that. Once I get the brothel up. I
We'll
still
just
need
kind of
to.
nod.
I still need to name the damn thing.
Do you have any ideas?
No. But I doubt I can call it a brothel. If I want to remain family friendly. For the most part. She rolls her eyes again.
Well, perhaps something in reference to its owner and operator.
She raises her eyebrows. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Um, he'll kind of like lean in a bit, giving a bit of like a kind of playfully sort of sultry look. Um, well, let's see. Hmm. Ravishing, perhaps? Ravishing something.
At that, she's like, I wish she didn't have fur, but she's a blushing mess.
Good.
She gives a very nervous laugh and like playfully like pushes at his arm type thing.
Hmm.
It sounds so egotistical.
Well, drawing on ego is good for advertising. Doesn't hurt to sell yourself.
No, I always sell myself.
What about the ravishing kitten?
Huh. That might work. It's better than
Your
the.
eyes would be quite the inspiration for some neon, I could think.
Oh?
You could see it, the spirals, the colors. You know me with eye motifs. He'll kind of give a sort of self-aware smile at that.
It's so cute. Oh. I think I like that. Sure. I like both of those ideas.
You'll have to speak to them about putting an order in. The sooner the branding is nailed down, the sooner we can begin advertising.
That's probably for the best. I do want to do that that charity event soon. I just talked to Adrian.
Oh, yes. What do you think of him?
I actually quite like him.
Wonderful.
I'm glad he didn't take offense to when I found out he was a vampire.
I can imagine that would have been a bit of a surprise. And was he able to help you with anything that you needed?
I would say so. At least
Good.
for what was, you know, um, on the table at the moment, anyway.
Of course.
Because Gurn is my focus right now, because he is my first employee, so.
Yes, I believe you had mentioned something about that. Out of character, you talked to Ace about the issues with Garner music, didn't you?
Yes, I think so.
I think so. Was Adrian able to offer any solutions?
Yes. Uh, some sort of, I think, device to filter out music.
Something like that would be ideal. From what I know, he has connections to some enchanters, so he should be able to look into that for you fairly easily.
That's pretty amazing. If Echo goes to the window, can she see the brothel?
Um, you might be able to see like some of it from here, like maybe kind of its roof or something. It'd be a bit far, but You're pretty high up, so
Mm.
the shipment from Rustic Roots should be coming in tomorrow.
Rustic Roots?
The place that we visited for our furniture.
Oh, right, right, right.
Adrian will begin unpacking it for you, but if you'd like to be there for the actual decorating,
Hmm.
sometime next week would probably be ideal for that.
Yes, I think I'd like to choose where everything goes.
Of course.
And hopefully it'll remind you of home just as much as it does me.
I can see it now.
That's so cute.
Business partners.
Business partners.
I feel like there was something Echo was going to talk to him about.
Fuck. Did you write it
I
down?
literally was thinking about it earlier and now I can't remember. I will double check. Hmm. I did not.
Because I remember you saying, oh, do you want to ask Ace about that later? Or something like that.
There was something you wanted to ask Tyriad about the phone system thing. I did write that
Okay, never mind.
down. But I feel like there was something I remembered earlier that I was like, oh yeah. I think you had wanted to talk about that, and now I completely do not remember what it was.
I wish you knew, like, what ballpark.
I'm trying to like rewind my memory. Fuck. Well, one of us will probably remember at some point, hopefully, maybe.
After we're done.
We can restart the recording, edit it
Oh,
in.
God, yeah. I feel like Claire would like it here. She says as she's, like, looking out. Maybe not this side.
Yes, the smog can get rather irritating. I'd love to meet her one day.
I'd love for her to meet you. I wonder what she'd, like, think about having a second Cheshire cat friend.
There have been times I have wondered. The city seems to pull random people in, but if there might not be a way to look for specific ones, somehow take control, target it. It would be difficult with no point of reference for the outside, but
I mean, there's the issue of even if we did get her here, we couldn't get her over there.
what do you mean?
Uh, we're on a. I have somebody sponsoring me. I couldn't
Right.
sponsor
I assumed as
her.
much. Well, she's your daughter. I'm sure the Lightbringers would allow you two to live together.
I mean, that is the hope.
I'm sure they could be convinced.
Why are we even talking about this? I don't think she'd ever. She trails off.
Well, it is rather nice to think about at least.
She's the only thing that I'd go back for. Well, her and Ainsley, but if I could just settle for her, I wouldn't even leave this place.
Um, you'll see him kind of smile, but like a tiny bit sadly at that.
What's on your mind?
Well, not that I don't agree with you, but the concept of remaining a child forever, never being able to grow up, it's rather sad.
Echo, when he says that, like, gets sad as well. I mean, at least I'll have my baby girl forever then.
That is certainly one way to look at it.
But you're right. I want her to grow. I just hoped I would be there for it.
Well, there's no reason to believe you won't be. As I told you, I have confidence that we'll find a way out of here sooner or later.
I hope so.
Oh, the Lightbringer thing. That she's seeing the Lightbringers tomorrow. I just remembered.
Echo kind of just like does like a little bit of a like. Is he standing next to her? Or...
I imagine either standing next to her, or maybe like sitting on either side of the counter kind of thing.
Either way, she'll just like kind of wherever he is, kind of sidle up next to him and like lean her head on his chest type thing.
No. He'll
Business
put a
partners.
hand. Yep, business partners. It's all business, baby. He'll put a hand kind of on like the middle of her back, sort of like below her neck, kind of area, like in between the shoulder blades. Just
Mm.
sort of gently rest it there.
She like closes her eyes, looks as if she doesn't want the moment to ever end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, speaking of the Lightbringers, I do see them tomorrow.
Is that so?
Apparently, they wanted us for brunch.
That seems like Lord Lightbringer. How do you feel about it?
I'm a little worried. Want to be on my best behavior, you know.
Of course.
But as you know, Homer is not on his best behavior.
The Lightbringers are fairly casual as far as Fey royalty go, but I can understand the concern.
Well, I hope that's the... I hope that's... I can't think of the word.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's the case. Because at this point, he's not coming back. Because he just left.
It is rather concerning.
Either way, I think I'm gonna talk up the ravishing kitten. Get
To
Lord
the
Light...
Lightbringers,
Get Lord Lightbringer's endorsement.
that would certainly be something.
I doubt I'll get it. She rolls her eyes again.
Well, it's worth a shot. I have the utmost confidence in you.
Though, I could see it not really working out in my favor for this side. Maybe if I get more well known, I could have one on that side as well.
That would certainly be something. There are very few businesses that exist on both sides of the river.
Well, maybe I can be one of those. She says that in a tone that, like, she's joking,
Hmm.
but that'd be kind of
He'll
cool.
he'll kind of not fully intertwine, but like sort of start to intertwine his tail with hers, kind of in a like way that she could either, continue or sort of shy away from without it being too weird. Um, and very earnestly say, "I look forward to seeing it."
She fully, her tail is like slowly intertwining with his, and like she snuggles into him.
Yep, good.
I think I will too. Like she will not stop, like looking in his eyes, type thing.
I feel like I could see this going into the held eye contact into a kiss kind of moment.
I mean, does he?
He might sort of like I could see him doing the thing where he'll like kind of put the hand under her chin and sort of kind of wait to kind of see her reaction if she's receptive to it. And
As
then
if
if,
she
if she
hasn't
seems
been.
if she seems, like she's leaning into it, then yeah, he'd go for it.
Oh yeah.
And then they fuck.
Damn.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who could say?
I mean,
Business
probably.
partners. Yep. Is there anything more you wanted to discuss? That sounded like it might have been in character. That I meant that as out of character, but
Um.
it's hard to turn it off. I don't.
Yeah. Uh. She wants to ask something.
Okay.
Um. Is me just showing up too much of a burden?
Of course not. Anytime, as I said.
And you're sure?
Positively.
This is getting harder to justify the business partners thing.
Yep.
Um. Well, at least once we get everything up and running, maybe Homer can have his own bedroom.
That would be good. For multiple parties, I can imagine.
Oh, he has all of his trinkets all over the living room.
Yes, I saw.
Won't let me clean any of them.
Nothing wrong with a little lived in character to the space.
I actually really agree with you, but it's Homer.
The two of you aren't seeing eye to eye, I take it?
Not really. I tried to. I tried to make it known that I don't want him getting hurt in what he does. And he does not care.
Well, perhaps he may need to learn the lesson firsthand. I'm sure your boss won't allow anything too bad to happen to any of you.
I was in the mouth of a plant, and I almost died.
The important thing is that you didn't. I would not want to have lost you in one of those places.
I mean, I'm sure you could just as easily find a business partner. I'm really nothing
Perhaps not
special.
as easily as you'd suspect.
Oh?
Business partners, it's not something that I make a habit.
Oh, why?
Well, generally speaking, the more people involved and the more people have a say in your decisions, the more it leads to complications and outcomes that aren't necessarily what you want. Generally, it's easier to work alone. But I see potential in you.
I mean, I can see both. I can see both points. She fiddles with the necklaces on her neck.
Hmm.
Um, Running my old brothel was the hardest thing that I've ever had to do.
I can imagine.
I mean, it's like day and night here and there, but because I had Ainsley who would tell me things wouldn't work. I couldn't perform like I have plans to here. But,
Believing is the first step to accomplishing.
well, I mean, I've had better business here so far. When it comes to clients, she gets a faraway look in her eyes.
give a like ever so slightly kind of concerned look.
I just. You say it's easier, but there's been no bigger hell.
Well, it certainly depends on who you're working with.
I mean, I don't think Ainsley is business savvy anyway, but I also had to work with what I had.
Of course, we all play the hands that we're dealt.
She's like on the brink of like tears. Tries not to let them fall. Gives him the biggest hug.
Mhm.
I feel like I'd be lost without you. Thank you.
I think you would have done well for yourself in the city regardless, but it's certainly been my pleasure.
Only would take a few hundred years.
Time is one thing that there's plenty of in this city.
I mean, it'll only feel like a few years. For us, anyway.
Yes.
Ace,
Yes.
do you think you could see yourself as a father again? If you found the right woman and. Or man. I'm not judging.
I certainly think I could see myself. I think there are parts that would be bittersweet, but I think it would also be quite nice.
I don't think I could see myself not being a mom. Claire's just. Well, she'll get old and I'll probably be alone.
I don't see any reason why you have to be alone. Like, after all, we have each other now. as business partners.
um,
That last part was not in character, obviously.
um, she's gonna kind of not pull back, but she's just gonna like pull her head back just to like look at him. What do you, what do you mean?
Well, the two of us, both being what we are, where we're from, what we've seen. I mean, of course, I won't hold you here, but
She looks a little disappointed.
I mean, even if the seclusion ends, you and I will live for the foreseeable future, at least. So, even if those around us do move on, we'll have each other, if that's what you want.
She does not wait this long.
Take your time. The silence is out of character.
The silence is out of character.
Yep. Loading screen.
I have blue screened.
I did that earlier a little bit. I was like, fuck, what do I
um, I like that ace more than you know.
May I ask you something?
What's that?
Do you remember much from before you met Claire?
I, I, I think so. I mean, I'm not,
Strange, the. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not that old, but
It's strange the effect that they have on us, isn't it?
yeah. I always thought I'd be just the cat form.
I as well.
Was never aware this form could. She starts like, doing the hand thing like in Tarzan with him, you know? Where she
I think.
just, puts her palm up against his.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like lifetimes ago now.
It was only a few years ago for me.
Yes.
How how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
including my time in the city, or
Um, I would say that counts.
it was 15 years before the seclusion started, and 518 including the years that I've been here.
I am so young, like, compared to you.
I do wonder if there are others, perhaps older. Seems like a rather rare occurrence, the existence of beings like us.
I wonder if I were to have a baby, if it would come out, just like me. Or if it's
It is
just
an
a kitten.
interesting question. They would need to bond with the humanoid as well to receive color and personality, or if they would simply be a cross between their parents.
I wonder for what would happen if, as a example, if we were to have a child. How that would work. Shifty eyes.
Hmm.
Only as an example, though.
Hmm. Yes, I do wonder.
Because I imagine if it's half human, maybe it would take on the human traits. Um, Although I do.
But a purebred Cheshire cat not created by the forest. It is an interesting concept.
I. I do rather hope that if I do have a blood. What's the word? If I do have a baby, but their personality is theirs and nobody else gets to dictate it.
Yes, I would hope so too. Sometimes I do feel, even still, beholden to what I know Corbin wanted of me, of all of us. Not that I'm complaining, of course, but I would prefer for our children not to have that sort of weight hanging over them.
They're so stupid, I hate them.
You could probably tell the way that he says it, like, didn't really mean to say like our children, as in like our like the babies that me and you are going to have, but
Oh,
it kind of came out that way anyway.
I know. I
Yep,
know. But they're so stupid.
they're so stupid. Business partners.
God, I hate them. What the fuck? Um, well, I mean, it's not like we can have children here anyway. So
Right.
I've kind of given up on that concept anyway.
Is that so?
It's already enough to bring Claire around being a whore and having a brothel and
Well, perhaps there could come a day when you can leave those operations to an employee.
I so very much want to stop. But it's all I know.
You could stop, if that's what you'd want. You have your music, your performances, and as I said, you could always leave operations of the brothel to an employee. I'd be happy to set you up with that.
I take special interest in protecting my girls.
I don't imagine that would be something you would need to give up.
Maybe if. Maybe if I was in a relationship, but. There's little point, don't you think?
Well, I think you should follow your heart. If what you want is to stop, then
I feel a sort of guilt with it.
is that so?
How can I expect someone else to do it, but not do it myself? I could have my employees. They could sell their bodies, but I won't.
It's not like you'd be forcing them to.
No, of course not, but I just doesn't seem fair.
I suppose I can understand. He looks like a little bit sad. Just a little.
And, well, also, I don't. If I have to go back, right? And I've spent all this time not doing it. It'd be hard to go back to that life.
He'll kind of put his hands like on over hers, sort of kind of lean in. I will not allow that to happen, Echo.
Her lip quivers because she's about to cry.
Mm-hmm. He'll pull her into a hug.
But what if you have no control? What if. What if when we fix this place, it just spits us out? Back to where we were?
Then I will find you again.
All that for a business partner.
A business partner and a friend.
Can't keep getting away with this.
These cats are gay.
They're very gay. It's quite a bit for a friend.
Consider the odds of us finding each other by chance here. I don't want to give that up.
I'm fighting the whole fucking, like, thing to go, what are we?
I know.
She's kind of been doing that.
Yep.
But he won't take it.
Nope. She gotta ask if she wanted to ask.
Wow.
Yep.
She ain't gonna straight up ask. Which is
This is the
going.
issue.
That's going to be her downfall.
Yep. She won't ask, he won't say. And
Damn.
so they're business partners.
Forever.
Forever.
would hate to lose this. And she's just like full on, like, tightly hugging him.
Mm-hmm. He's just like holding her. Do you want to leave it there?
I'm trying to think of anything else she might want to say, but
Yeah.
has she. I don't think this is gonna happen tonight, but like, has she shown him everything underneath the necklaces?
I don't know if she has.
I don't think she has.
No.
Damn.
Well.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was kind of wondering when she was, like touching them and talking about what she, like how hard it used to be if she was going to do that.
Yeah, I wanted her
I
to
feel like
say.
it's a little soon though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I was tossing around the thought of bringing up one word:
Yeah.
rent,
Oh, yeah.
but little soon.
Gotta drag it out a little bit longer.
I'm so impatient.
I know. They've only known each other for like 2 weeks.
Yup. And they're already fucking talking about kids.
I mean,
Even
not kids together, obviously.
you are
Totally.
coping. They were
I hate them and I
so
love them.
they were so fucking talking about
uh,
kids together.
no, as business partners.
You mean tax write-offs?
Yeah, tax write-offs as business
God,
partners.
they're just gonna be business partners forever. They're gonna be married for tax reasons, and then
Yep,
her children are gonna be tax write-offs.
yep. Yeah, good.
Assuming they get out of the city,
Right.
because they can't have kids.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
You would ask if she wants to stay the night, of course.
Oh fuck yeah.
Obviously, but just for the formality's sake.
Mm-hmm. So if she goes to that teleporter, does she have to have Elsie stick with her every time?
Um, the main reason that she had to this time was because A, the casino was closed, and B, she's never done it before, so she would have been like totally lost down there.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you take it during like operating hours, and assuming now you know where you're going and everything, you don't need a guide, then no, she doesn't. She
Okay.
doesn't need to be there.
Cool.
was more just because it was, like, the first time and everything.
Cool.
What do you think of Elsie?
She's hard to talk to.
Yup. Yes, she is.
But she's raised more questions than answered.
Good, good.
And also just being nosy. Like, Echo just being nosy is funny.
Yup. That's good. I felt bad role playing as her, just giving you the, like, one-word answers. Like, "I'm sorry, but she doesn't talk."
I mean, that's alright. If it's the character, it's the character.
Yeah. You'll get it more chances to talk to her. He
Her brothel's named.
Ye officially.
And it also has a logo.
It does. I can't remember
Teehee.
if they had talked about the logo or not before, but I
I
figured,
can't remember.
whatever.
I feel like they haven't,
Mhm.
but maybe they did. It's hard. I should take
It's
notes.
hard to remember. We should I Part of the issue is I don't take notes on the bonus contents because I don't wanna confuse myself more, but
Maybe
then I also
maybe
forget
you should have like a bonus content
separate notes
separate
for that.
notes. Yeah.
So much work, but I suppose.
Yeah. It's a lot better than having to go back and
Yeah.
rewatch.
At least for the canon ones, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this one's canon, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I hate them. All right.
I That's good.
All right. Goodbye, recording. I love you.
Hi, recording.
I hope you enjoyed, and yeah.
I hope you were
Goodbye.
screaming along with us.
No, they're fucking like these. These two are fucking cringe. And you know what? To that,
Yes.
I say I might be cringe, but I am free.
To be cringe is to be free.
Yep. Okay,
Good. Bye.
bye.